Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, you guys. Hope all is well. All is well with me. Just going through the motions, living day to day. But a couple of things I want to talk back is piggyback off a couple of topics that's been surfacing along social media in regards to the Makai Bryant story, as well as is America racist. Starting with the Makai, no, let's start with is America racist. Then we gonna bring tie into that. Is America racist? Unfortunately, America was founded on racism due to, of course, everybody knows. We're not going to keep playing the violin. Slavery. Okay, so the only thing that would not lead America to be classified as racist is Americans, right? Is Americans racist? Not all, not all, but every culture, no matter if you're black, white, Asian, has some type of bias views towards other people. For instance, like there are stereotypic slangs or stereotypic topics that people might throw out there. Like some people might say, oh, Asians can't drive. I heard that before. Okay. Or they might say Hispanic people cut grass. It's just, I'm not going to keep bringing them up because they might be harsh because a lot of them are false intents, but they're biased views. So can biased views lead to racism? Yes, because when you tend to have biased views and you don't tend to seek knowledge to make sure that those biased views are unbiased, it turns into racism. Okay, so yes, we have to say yes, unfortunately, America is racist because it was founded on racism. Racism is what created America. And if anybody has something different, please help me to understand that because I'm learning. From my point of view, from what I was taught, that's what we was known to be a fact, not not just a theory, but a fact. So help us change our views. So transitioning into the Makai Bryant story, you guys need to Google Michaela Bryant, who is an author who wrote a book in 2020 that was released and was about a young girl who was being attacked, and it said she found out that her dad was in a government society. In order for her to win, she had to fight back the bullies, and she had to use it with her sword. And on the cover of the picture, it's the girl that's supposed to be 16 years old, and she holding a knife. And she said she had to go after her enemies with the knife. That's Michaela Bryant's story. Google it. I'm gonna submit a picture up later. Okay. Okay. Now is that a psyop? That's the only reason why I'm bringing that up. Michaela Bryant versus Makai Bryant. Creepy. Okay. All right, you guys. So sorry I had to pause real quick. Had a phone call. But listen to this. Okay. So, getting back to the topic at hand. So, the Makai versus Michaela Bryant. Google that. You're going to be in shock and read the description of that book. Okay. Okay. Long story short, my views on that outtake. I say if anybody's going to blame the officer, let's start blaming the parents first. Anybody over the age of, let's say, we're not going to even say 18. We're going to say 21. Because when you're over the age of 21, you might have a little more respect, knowledge, or more emotional control how to handle situations that arise like this. Okay? So all the people that was standing around this young lady that knew the police was called, that still allowed a brawl to go on, should be also pointed at for the loss of this young lady's life. And the reason why I say that is because I understand that she's getting jumped. I understand that the aggressor, she wants to attack them. But once you call the police, the person that's seen on the scene that is being the aggressor is going to be classified as the aggressor. Everybody else is classified as the victim. Okay? If you guys don't know the story, the young lady, Miss Bryant, was running towards another young lady and trying to stab her. So unfortunately, the police shot her. Could the police have took different measures instead of shooting to kill? I felt he shoot to kill, not shoot to stop. 4 bullets in a 16-year-old, that's shoot to kill. 1 bullet, that's shoot to stop. That's where the narrative change. Is that a racist attack? If it was a different race, would he have did the same thing? Okay? Okay, so that's all I want that to bring that point up. Next, the parents who said, that's my baby, you killed my baby. Mom, Why you didn't call her when she was running? Like, Makai, stop! What are you doing? Mom, why didn't you push her? Mom, why didn't you grab her? Mom, why was you consoling your baby when she was proclaiming that these people was harassing her and jumping her? All of these things leads me to ask questions. So I feel in that narrative, could the officer maybe tased her? I feel in that narrative, could any there was like four of the officers there when they got on the scene and they still seen the people aggressive, yelling, screaming. Why they didn't, grab those people? It just don't make sense to me. Either or, we gotta point our fingers at both sides, y'all. Because I work in a facility. I keep telling you, mental health. And guess what? Everybody that's there, we have people bring knives, but we was not allowed to kill them. So to me, there is a solution. Could they should have took a chance and let her stab the other girl? Could they have done that and say, you know what, go ahead, and that girl might survive? Or should they just did what they did? I really think it's a difference between shooting to stop or shooting to kill. That's the only problem I have about it. 4 times in the back, you just fired. It was like pop, 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 pop. Not like pop, get down. No matter where I shoot you at, And then at the same time, like I said, put this on your mind. There's securities at Walmart, there's securities at grocery stores that when they have to get a victim, help a victim, sometimes they get stabbed and they live. I saw it with my own eyes. Like I said, when I worked in the workplace, we had somebody come in there with a knife and our security had to just body slam him. He got stabbed in the arm, but he survived. So that's all I'm saying. Talk to y'all later.